Americans are the exposition of the miracle of the miracles, rather the biggest miracle. The title of which is Proof of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Risale-i Nur. Because this biggest miracle, which I challenge the most to articulate Arabs, who are calling themselves as the people of time, and before them the whole world was muted down. And this sign, not only a miracle, but also serves as the biggest proof of the Prophet of In this paper, I consulted Bediuzzaman Said Nursi, İİKV, and shared by his colleagues through this Quran, and also benefited by Sheikh Ahmad Dilar's Quran, the miracle of the miracles, and some other miracle sources. I will start this with the couplet of Said Nursi. While we have an eternal miracle like the Quran, this is what Said Nursi has said. While we have an eternal miracle like the Quran, I feel no need for any other proof. While we have an evidence of truth like the Quran, I feel no difficulty in silencing those who deny. In the words of Sheikh Ahmad Dilar, a miracle is an event that appears and which is about the laws of nature, that it is held to be supernatural in origin or an act of God. A person, thing, or event that excites admiring art, an act beyond human power, and impossibility, the logic of that, greater the impossibility, greater the miracle. According to Bediuzzaman Said Nursi, miracles are the confirmation by the creator of the cosmos of the declaration of the Prophet. For this I quote the Dr.Ghulam, God's messenger, the international spokesman of Israel. The miraculous aspect of the Quran and the biggest proof among all the miracles of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is evident from the Quran verse, وَإِن كُنتُمْ فِي رَيْبٍ مِّمَّا نَزَّلْنَا عَلَىٰ عَبْدِنَا فَأْتُوا بِسُورَةٍ مِّن مِّثْلِهِ وَادْعُوا شُهَدَاءَكُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. If you doubt, if you cast aspersions regarding concerning Quran, produce like this and count all the witnesses besides Allah, and you can't do it. And likely, one more verse, if humanity and the jinn began to produce the life of the Quran, they will never produce its life, even though they back it one another. Out of countless aspects of the Quran's miraculousness, Bediuzzaman mentioned about 40 in his articles, İİKV. Said Nursi, in his writings, have given a great space for the subject under discussion. The discussions are carried in 7 sections of the Risale-i Nur. On the messengership of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, 19th word, hadith about the signs of the end of time and the lengths and rewards of certain actions, 24th word, Miraj of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, 31st word, the miracle of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, 19th letter, the highly of the practices of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, 4th flesh, the same way of the practice of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and antidote for the sickness of the innovations, 11th flesh, and witnesses of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. 15th parade. The Quran, superior to all other divine scriptures. Divine scriptures like Torah, Injil, Zabur, Bediuzzaman is explaining through parables the superiority of the Quran and explaining it in a very lucid and clear style. And the Quran possesses a number of characteristics unique to it alone, some of which are mentioned by Shaykh Abdullah, which are as follows. It is actual word of Allah, not created but revealed for the benefit of mankind. It is the book which is above the doubt and suspicion. It is complete and comprehensive. It is a theoretical and a practical book defining specifically permissible and forbidden. With the revelation of this book, Allah has perfected His religion for all humanity, all mankind. It is Allah's eternal miracle revealed to the Prophet for all succeeding generations in response to those who doubt the authorship of the Quran. Almighty Allah challenged the most articulate Arabs to produce like this. The critics of the Quran are being struck down by its ineffable eloquence and surpassing beauty. It contains a complete code which provides guidance and simple intellectual, social, political, or economic matters. It is a code which has no boundaries of time, space, or nation. It has been revealed to establish the sincere worship of Allah alone without association of any partner with Him. And it is the last message from Allah, the Almighty, to the last Prophet for the last time. It is in the preservation of Allah Almighty. The Arabs honor a language that retained world's highest and advanced degree of eloquence and rhetoric. By this they used to boast and it was the most precious thing they could think of. Such was their obsession for eloquence that sometimes a dispute led to what they could devise between two tribes and a word of quite an orator, which could be settled down on their quiet word. They boastfully wrote in gold al-Mu'allaqat Sabah, the 7 qasidas of 7 poets on the walls of Kaaba. Thus, Almighty Allah, therefore, invited all these people in the world to compose even the smallest chapter or verse like that of the Quran and challenge them. Another proof of this, of the miracles of the Quran, as an authentic proof of displaying the divine word and the prophet of the beloved Prophet Muhammad is expounded in the following Quranic verse. أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Do not ponder on the Quran. If it has been besides, if it has been created besides Allah, then you will find in this more is enough. So time is already now I will continue this. For every word, for every verse, there is usually ayah. Ayah being the sign. So the Quran itself is a sign. Our single word is a sign. And Bediuzzaman Said Nursi, word by word, letter by letter, is proving in his Ishaq that even our letter of the Quran is one of the biggest proof and the biggest challenge for humanity besides Allah. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you.